Cooks all over Europe and the rest of the world have been using induction cooktops for years. They're energy efficient, cook your food quickly, and make for easy cleanup. You'll find an induction cooktop to be an indispensable addition to your kitchen, whether it's your primary burner, or you need an additional burner, or perhaps you're looking for something that's portable. Here's how it works. Induction coils below the ceramic surface send electric currents that interact with magnetic cookware, causing the pans to heat up quickly. These work great with magnetized stainless steel or cast iron. If you have a question about which pans of yours work and which don't, try a magnet. If the magnet sticks, it's suitable for use with induction cooking. Today I'm going to show you 3 different models made by the German brand Caso, from the professional line all the way down to the user-friendly slim profile model. The Caso Blue 2 induction cooktop provides 1,400 watts of power, but is very user-friendly. You have 2 cooking options. You can either cook by power level or temperature. And again, the surface of the induction cooktop does not heat up, so if I put my hands on it, it feels cool to the touch. Even if I turn the power on, it registers that my hands are not magnetic, sending us this error message. It'll then shut itself off. But if I were to put something magnetic on it, for example, this cast iron skillet, it will register that it's magnetic, it'll turn itself on, and it'll heat up to my desired power temperature. Now, if you're at all concerned that something like a cast iron skillet may scratch the surface, you can always place a piece of parchment paper down. And again, this illustrates how induction works. Again, it's not the surface that's heating up, but it's the surface of your cookware that will. Let me turn this all the way to the highest level. We'll let the skillet heat up for a few minutes, and then we'll be cooking our steaks. It's only been about a minute, and as you can see, my skillet is already smoking hot. I'm gonna place my steaks. Listen to that sizzle. Fantastic. And they should cook up in no time. My steaks are finished. I'm gonna remove my skillet from the cooktop. And you'll notice that it will automatically turn itself off when it senses that there's not a piece of magnetic cookware on it. Now, my parchment paper did get a little brown, but think about it. If you put parchment paper or any other cooking surface, it would have gone up in flames. Now, even though the surface of my induction cooktop does not get hot, there is some residual heat where the pan was. So while I can touch the edges, you want to wait a few moments before touching the center part. The Caso C21 induction cooktop gives you 1,500 watts of power and has a few additional features. I've just scrambled up a big batch of eggs and they're just about finished. One of the features I use a lot is the keep warm setting. And my eggs will stay a perfect temperature, so I can put my entire induction cooktop onto a buffet line, for example, and serve a crowd of people that way. I'm gonna add a little cheese. Great, let that cheese melt, put the lid on, and I'm ready for my brunch buffet. Another feature I really like about the C21 is the slow cooking setting. In my pot, I have a beautiful pot roast simmering away, but I'm gonna use the slow cooking feature and its lower temperature to ensure that my vegetables soften and my meat tenderizes without overcooking. A really nice feature. It takes all the guesswork out of cooking. And another great benefit about the induction cooktop is that you don't have to worry about any boilovers. For example, if some liquid or ingredient fell onto the cooking surface, you don't have to worry about flare-ups, because after all, it's not this surface that provides the heat. The Caso ProChef 1800 is a commercial-grade induction cooktop. This will be the workhorse of your kitchen, whether you use it as your primary cooktop or as an addition to your traditional range. It's great for big jobs like boiling a huge pot of water. Not only will the water boil quicker, but it frees up your other range to handle other tasks. The ProChef 1800 allows you to choose either to cook by temperature or by wattage, which is what a lot of professional chefs choose. To boil this huge pot of water, I'm going to crank it all the way up to 1,800 watts. The ProChef 1800 shaved minutes off the normal time it would take to boil this large pot of water. And when it comes time to clean up, you can simply wipe down the ceramic surface with a damp cloth. There are so many advantages to using an induction cooktop. Not only are they safer than traditional ranges, but they're going to save you so much time and so much energy.